Hello, and welcome to the best of TSL with There's Still Life. There's Still Life is a nonprofit spiritual growth ministry that promotes spiritual growth, maturity, and transformation in the lives of people. We are excited to be celebrating 20 years of ministry, and throughout the remainder of this year, we're going into our archives to bring you the best of TSL.
Hello and welcome to our 31-day podcast. This is day 5. And on day 5, I'm encouraging you to look again. Let's talk about weeds today. Again, I'm not reading from my book in the podcast. No. I want to encourage you to get my book, Defining Moments. Define Your Moment, Change Your Life. But today, we're talking about weeds. There are a few thoughts in day 5, but I want to stick with weeds, and I want to talk about weeds based on the definition alone. Now listen closely. By definition, a weed is a plant that tends to overgrow and choke out those that are more desirable. Okay, I think I better read that definition to you again because I want you to be able to follow where we're going today. By definition, a weed is a plant that tends to overgrow and choke out those that are more desirable. Things that overgrow or choke out what is more desirable. Get that on your mind, okay? Something that you really desired for your life, but something choked out that desire or something else took over. And get this, perhaps you are still mourning over it because you feel it's too late. I want to challenge that mindset today and get you to begin to look at those missed opportunities in a different way, okay? An example might be a woman that desired to be a runway model, okay? And in her mind, she's not going to be a runway model at 65, but she can still model. She can model accessories. I remember back in the day, when I was younger, I've been in a few fashion shows, and I remember one of the last fashion shows that I participated in, it was a fashion show around accessories. Okay, so just a different mindset. Again, she may not be able to be the runway model, but she can still model. A friend of mine shared that she invested a little over $300, and in a matter of a few weeks, it had almost tripled. Okay, to her point, it was more than she started with in a matter of few weeks, right? Would she have liked to have done this years ago? Would she like to be a major investor by now? Well, she may not be a major investor with hundreds and thousands and millions of dollars, but guess what? She's an investor. It just looks a little different, and that's the mindset I want you to have. So my question to you today is, where are you going to start? Again, I've offered before. I want to let you know, as a growth facilitator, I'm always available to help you talk out and sort out your ideas, okay? Let's deal with this choking out some more. So the weed, it chokes out what was desired to live there. So my question to you is, what or who choked it out? What or who was more desirable than what you wanted for your life? I had to pause there because I wanted you to think about that. I don't ask to take you to a bad place. I am asking so that you are able to identify what held you back. Maybe it was nothing or nobody but you. If it's still a desire, and if you know it's God's plan for your life, I am going to look at it again. That has to be your mindset. Identify what it looks like today and go after it. Was it you? Ask yourself that question. Was it me? Was it your insecurities? Someone else's insecurities? That's a very real thing. Was it lack of initiative? Was it lack of resources? Was it just life? Life events that were totally out of your control and you just never got back to it? I want to encourage you to look at it again. That is my encouragement to you today. Look at it again. This is not the direction of day 5 in my book, Defining Moments, but this is the direction I was led to go in today. Some of you have the book. I encourage you to turn to the journal section in the back of the book and begin to write down what you're thinking, what you're feeling. Take time to reflect and then look again. I'm so glad you've joined us today. I hope you're encouraged to look again. Have a great day, and I hope to see you tomorrow.
We hope you enjoyed today's podcast and that today's podcast prompted a new attitude, a new perspective, or a new outlook that would help you define moments in your life. We invite you to invest in your copy of Defining Moments, Define Your Moment, Change Your Life on Amazon. Simply search for Defining Moments by Nicole A. Davis. All proceeds go directly to There's Still Life to help enable us to continue our teaching mission. You can also purchase your copy directly from There's Still Life. Just inbox or message us on Facebook at There's Still Life, or request your copy by email at there'sstilllife@gmail.com.